Quick time, quick fast.
Quick, fast. Quick
and fast.
Quick and fast. Quick finish.
That's what I do.
Quick trip.
What? Hey, I heard that they're going to be renaming the Come and Go to something else.
Why?
What do you think?
Come and Go's a nice name for it. You come and you go.
But it's spelled K-U-M.
So it's better than C-U-M. We know what it means by come and go. I feel like we sexualized it, not the company itself.
Oh, yeah, they started selling boxers, though.
Come and go boxers?
Hell yeah.
Oh, so they marketed off of it.
Yeah.
That's the best idea that they ever could have.
Yeah, and then they were like, I think they're going to do it.
That's like a revenue stream that they can definitely profit off
They
of.
start selling condoms.
Do it. Fucking come and go condoms, come and go shirts, come and go hats. Actual come and goes.
Like little hookers out back.
That'd be dude, I'm pretty sure they already do.
Yeah,
Nothing
that's
like
more
a-
at Love's, though.
Oh my god, a Love's is the most ghetto shit in the world. A
Or,
Love's is the most ghetto gas station.
What the
in
hell
the
is
world.
that other one? It's like J. Oh, fuck, like Flyer or something.
Flyers? Oh, I kind of know what you're talking about. J Flyers or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know that gas station.
It's like a truck stop to any truck stop.
Oh wait, no. When you said Love's, I was thinking of Circle K. I don't know why.
Love's, though, is really ghetto.
Love's is like a little bit more up north,
Yeah.
right? Or is there Love? Because
There's
I've only seen Love's like going up to Minnesota.
Yeah, that's what I've seen. Or like, yeah. Yeah, or like going kind of towards Chicago.
There is Love's, but bro, like Circle K's, that's the best. Circle K's are the best.
You love Circle K's.
I know. I'll never forget that guy.
He had a guy flash him.
Yeah, there was a guy and he asked me, he's like, hey, do you play Call of Duty? I was like, hell yeah, I play Call of Duty. I mean, I probably look just like a Call of Duty player, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I knew not to talk to this guy immediately, so I just...
And I'm a nice guy, and this guy had, to reference something, he had 2 eyes that looked like they were using different GPSs.
Like Sid the Sloth eyes.
Yeah, and he was pulling up a code for a cool Mountain Dew badge or something.
Yeah, Purple Thunder.
The Purple Thunder Mountain Dew. And so he pulled it up on his phone on his camera reel, and he pulled up a picture of his dick, and I didn't really realize it was his dick until he reacted. I didn't react at all because it's like, you're not going to surprise me with what you're showing me. And I just remember seeing some like skin. I think it was like a scroll. I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah, then
He was looking at me with one eye and at his phone with another.
yeah, and then he's like, "Oh, you weren't supposed to see that."
Oh yeah.
And then we pay, and then Kane just sits in his car. It's like, I just saw that man's dick.
Yeah, it was a little traumatizing.
Yeah,
See, I feel like, when you're watching porn and stuff,
it's fine.
and you see a dick, you're like, okay, it's a dick.
Well, you're expecting it.
Right, but when exactly.
You're buying a fucking pop from a gas station. You're not expecting to be like, "Hey."
Right. Well, it's weird because you're next to that person, and you see a picture of their dick, and then you have the person looking at you right there with one eye or 2 eyes. It's fucking scary.
Yeah,
There's something weird about it.
Well, and then we're checking out, and he just kind of tries to blow past. And he's like, "Hey, you guys got like Facebook or something?" And I'm like, "Nah." And Kane's like,
I added him on Facebook.
Kane's like, "Yeah."
Or I added him on Snapchat.
He's like, "No, I don't got Facebook." He's like, "All right, how about Instagram?" And he's like, "No." And he's like, "How about Snapchat?"
Yeah, let me
Kane's
give you-
like, "All right, let me give you Snapchat."
Let me give you a direct link of contact to me.
What was his name? Like Sir?
Yeah, it was like Mr. It was Mr.
Mister.
I think it was just Mr.
Mister. Mister, see your dick.
Mr. I'm gonna show random people my cock.
I had a Circle K and like,
Hey, yeah, fucking.
Like-
Where were we? Somewhere in Illinois.
it was like on the out, like,
It's the outskirts of like what's that town that Richard Pryor came from?
is it Dubuque or Davenport?
It's so stupid. I don't even remember where we went.
Because it was like the Iowa side, then the
Peola?
Illinois side. Peola, yep.
Was it outside Peola?
Yep.
Yeah, we were right outside there.
Yeah, I remember.
Fuck ghetto, dude. Yeah.
It was hilarious. And of course, you were like, we ain't going to tell anybody about this. So immediately I told everybody about this.
That's what I usually do. I'm like, don't tell anybody about this. And I'm like, oh, people would get a laugh from this. I'm going to say it.
Yeah, I think I called Eric on the way home. As soon as we pulled in, she's like, "How was it?" I'm like, "King got flashed."
Yeah, that's how.
She's like,
This is.
"Where the fuck did you guys go?"
Can I elaborate on the story?
Yep.
This is how you know how stupid and fucking impulsive I am. So I got out a personal loan because I wanted to buy a fucking car because I didn't have the liquid cash. I was like, a little personal loan. I think it was like
a car loan.
Yeah, instead of a car loan. It was like a unsecured fucking personal loan. And I was going to buy I wanted to get like a little car project, and I've always wanted an Acura Integra. So it was like a 98, 97 Acura
Older
Integra.
one, yeah.
And fucking get there. And the guy showed me the car, and it's like, okay, it fit the description, right? But there's a couple things. So he had a flathead screwdriver in the ignition.
You had to touch the sensor to the flathead to start it, or it wouldn't start.
Yeah.
And we're like, "Where's the key?" He's like, I ain't got the key."
Yeah. You literally had to fucking make continuity between two pieces in the car to start it.
Yep.
And then he's like, all right, well, I'm going to go grab the title. And like 10, 15 minutes go by. Started raining.
Yeah, and we're just sitting in your car. Oh, he also proudly just announced that he had disconnected the power steering.
Yes.
He said, "I
forgot
disconnected
about
the
that.
power steering for you." And
Yep.
I was like, "Why?" I'm not a car guy, but I'm like, "Is that something you need?" He's like, "Got it done for you."
He did it for us.
Yeah, he's
rid
like,
of the power steering.
I got rid of it for you guys. But no, yeah, he sat out there for we sat out there for 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Fucking, then I went and knocked on the door. Oh, wait, by the way, you don't need power steering.
Yeah, it's a bitch though.
You don't need power steering. So in the car world, it is a bitch.
Because
It's a fucking big
Erica's
bitch.
first car before the 200, the power steering would randomly go out.
Oh, fuck.
So
So
yeah,
you're like cranking the wheels with all you got.
yeah, it's a bitch.
See that in the car world, what people will do is they'll get rid of power steering pumps. They'll get rid of their power steering and they'll cap off. So it's like there's like a cylinder down there that goes back and forth, and they'll cap it off, and it increases like 15 horsepower or something. Gives you a couple more ponies.
But you got a fucking crank.
You got a fucking crank on. Yeah, your arms get jacked, dude.
Just imagine like just your forearms are just
Oh
massive. Like,
fucking yeah! I got no power steering, bro.
what's your workout, man? I drive.
I fucking drive. I fucking drive. One of my buddies used to sit there and flex his forearms, and he's like, "Yeah, I've been wrenching," and it was like, "Nice, dude."
Good for you.
Oh. But anyways, so it was like 15, 20 minutes, and we go back and knock on the guy's fucking door. I had to knock on the guy's door while he was looking for his title,
Yeah.
and he finally answered the door. He was like, "What?"
Yeah, he was like just chilling. And he's like, "Hold on. I ain't got it on me.
Yeah.
It's in my uncle's storage unit on
Yeah.
the back."
He's like, "I think it's in my uncle's storage unit. Let me call him." And then you and me were already...
Like, nah, this is sketchy.
I was already embarrassed because I needed you. It was fucking like 3-hour drive. So stupid.
Yeah, then we waited again. And then he was just chilling, so we knocked on the door again. He didn't answer, so I think you just messaged him saying, "Yeah, we're out." And he immediately responds like, "Why is it? Because I don't have the title. I
Yeah,
can
it was
find it."
Yeah, he's like, "Is something wrong?" And before we left, I was like, "Is there anything I need to know about?" No, everything was good, clean, clear. I was like, "I fucking have to drive 3 hours."
He even messaged you saying, "Yeah, I got the title in my hand."
Nope, he didn't have it. He had a fucking meth pipe in his hand. But
Yeah.
I think that... God, I forgot what I was going to say. Completely lost it.
That time was terrible.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Made for a funny joke.
The best part about it was that like a year and a half later, I mean, maybe even longer. I don't even remember when we went and did that, but I was looking through Facebook and I saw that he had the car on Facebook Marketplace.
Again?
He still had it on there.
Did you message him?
Yeah, I was going to see if I could drive up there and go get it. But the funny
Wanna go
thing
get
is
it?
he didn't have the fucking title. He's like, "I don't have a title." He's like, "You have to buy the car and then I'll get a duplicate title."
Is that a hot car?
Bro, it's got to be hot. That shit was weird.
If it's been up there for a year and a half, they ain't looking for it.
That shit was... I wonder if somebody bought it or he just scrapped it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's sketchy.
I don't want to buy another one though.
Well, you did buy the other one.
Yeah.
And
And
then-
then it got wrecked.
and then
Yeah,
you-
I bought a Mitsubishi Eclipse. The outside was mint. Had like some
Bro, it
rust.
was a nice car. It was just it was low.
Yeah, it was clean. It was clean. But the first one I bought, I chose the iciest day to drive it to work.
Yep.
Ice storm happened. My fucking dumbass. I'm happy it wasn't my car I'm making payments on. Just the one I had the personal loan on. But I had full coverage insurance on it. Actually no, I had liability insurance on it, right? The other people. Well, anyways, there's a fucking big truck coming around the corner as I
Yep.
was getting on the highway. This guy slides right fucking into me, and my life flashed like in front of my eyes. He hit me, and I went, "God damn it!"
I think because I showed up to work and you weren't there, and our boss was like, "Hey, Kane ain't coming in today." I said, "That motherfucker better have gotten in a car wreck to not come in." He's like, "He did."
That's exactly what happened.
And I was like, "Oh no,
Bro, I was so fucking disappointed.
He's like,
was
"Yeah,
like-
he's fucked." I'm like, "What?"
Fuck, dude. Yeah, it was bad. I remember standing out there. I had to piss and I had to shit so bad. I had diarrhea so bad, dude. The cop, I mean, I was like, I don't know, a couple hundred yards from my house.
Yeah, you
And
didn't
the
make
cop,
it that far.
The cop was like, well, do you want to ride back to your home? And I was like, nah, I'll walk. I was just fucking in shame. So I walked back and that was the worst shit I've ever had.
You should have had him drive you home.
I know, I should have.
Just you.
I was like, I ain't fucking taking no ride with no cop.
They fucking start taking it down. They're like, "All right, we got him.
We got him. Fucking tax fraud. I almost committed tax fraud. I told you about that.
Yeah, you were trying to say you didn't get your stimmy.
Well, okay, so I got the Trump stimmy, and then when Biden, what was it, like $500? The second one? There was a second one that came through. There was the first one that was like
I have no idea.
$1,000 or like $1,400. Then there was another one that came out that was.
Wasn't there 3? Or
Was it?
just,
I think there was 3. I couldn't remember, but I told the IRS, I was like, I ain't get that fucking one. I was like, I really don't remember if I got it or not. And then I got a message from the IRS saying like, hey, we corrected your tax return. I was like,
no worries.
I was like, thanks, guys. Fuckers.
Well, they want their money, bro. Like that guy. Because they're waiting on people like that guy who watch that on that podcast. He owes them like $334,000.
So fucking dude,
They ain't got the money to give you.
I'd be shitting my pants.
Don't worry, he's DoorDashing. He is working DoorDash. He's slanging his meat online.
My God, dude.
Yeah, that's what I should start doing.
Slanging your meat online? You got enough meat to slang online? I guess you could be in the real niche category of micro penis.
I could.
They're like, whip it out, Caleb, and you're like,
it is. It's been out. What are you talking about?
oh God. They say it's kind of like shaving, right? You know, that myth. I always bring this up because
shaving.
Well, no,
what
you know, like
doing?
on your face, you're trying to grow out your beard, right?
Yeah.
The more you shave, the thicker your beard gets.
Yeah.
Which is bullshit.
Yeah, what's been up with you?
Well, shut the fuck up. That's why I said it's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Do you want some minoxidil?
The fuck is that?
It's supposed to make your hair grow.
No, I don't give a fuck.
I got some.
I clean cut today.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
So where I'm going with the shaving thing, did you shave? I didn't look.
No, I haven't.
Let me see that ball head. Oh no, your hair is longer than mine. It looks good though.
Nah.
It looks good.
No, look at that.
No, it looks good. I like it. It's just thin, man. Grow it out. But where I'm going with the shaving
It's like
thing,
2 months.
that's bad. So like with stroking your dick, the more you stroke your dick, the bigger it gets.
Oh, bro, I'd be.
Could you imagine if that was the
Wouldn't
case?
fit in his room.
Fuck, dude. Bro, for years, man.
Just imagine it grows like a millimeter.
Oh, a fucking millimeter every time you beat one, bro. I wouldn't be able to walk. I'd be like, you know the videos of that super fucking huge guy with the giant nuts,
Yep.
super overweight. I'd be that guy, but with my schlong. I'd have to fucking coil it.
Have you seen that guy? He wanted to naturally make himself bigger, so he was like using like elastic to kind of slowly stretch it out.
I've heard of things like that.
And he made it like, I think it's like sitting like 19 inches or something.
Fucking 19 inches.
He can't work because he can't move.
What the fuck? So it's a blessing and a curse.
Well, because he's not cut, so it's all like calcified.
Oh God, that's fucking disgusting.
And he's like, I want to get in the porn industry, and they're like,
No,
we don't want you, buddy.
we don't want to see this. What, the elastic? What is it like? Is he like a rubber band and like stretching it?
I think so.
Have you ever tried to stretch it to make it? You're like, get bigger.
Yeah, I think everyone does.
I feel
that.
like everyone's done that.
That's something everyone has to do.
Or there's also the other way of using. They have those suction cups. You never heard of that?
Oh, a penis pump?
A penis pump, yeah.
No.
It's like the Kylie Jenner lip effect. You know?
Hold on real quick.
All right, 30 seconds.
All right, we're good to go. Quick.
That's fucking crazy, man.
There's a fucking ad on off Collins for surgery now.
Like penis enlargement?
Yeah.
That's actually a viable
I
option.
fucking guess. You know the KCR building off of Collins?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a fucking ad right on their billboard.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
For penis enlargement.
Yeah.
How much do you think that costs?
I
Hold on.
I don't know.
Something just crossed my mind. I'm remembering something. I think that there was. I remember I was at work and I was reading about this service that can enlarge your penis.
Yep. I remember you telling me about
And
that.
it was girth. I'm pretty sure, not length.
It was just straight girth.
Just straight girthy.
Just imagine you pay like $300 and it's just a fucking it just turns into that.
Oh my fucking god! But
But you're still
you're still that long. You're like, well, that wasn't worth it. Now you can't even fit in. What would be the point?
you just be
You just be punching it. Yeah, exactly.
we're good.
You'd have to have like a single mother of 5 just to get in there.
Oh God. Or those chicks that like the fucking massive ones
Oh yeah,
that are just like a human body.
that's fucking disgusting. That's crazy. I remember those videos back in the day. There was that one. Have you seen it where the guy with he's got a bald ass head and he puts his head in the lady's cooch? You ever seen that?
No.
Bro, it's fucking disgusting. It's crazy, but it's disgusting.
Imagine giving birth to yourself.
What
Wait,
a weird,
not birth, not,
what
not
a weird
birth to
thought.
yourself, but giving birth to a grown man.
Giving birth to yourself, bro. That's philosophical. I give birth to myself. Giving birth to a grown man. Yeah,
That'd be weird.
I feel like that's how it was when my little brother was born. Because he was like
Big boy.
12.9 pounds.
Jesus.
Bro, he literally came out black and blue. He came out looking like an alien.
Huh.
He was in like the 1 percentile of kids.
I know when I was born, my dad shit his pants because he had just watched this movie called Village of the Damned.
Okay.
And it's all kids, blue eyes and blonde hair.
Oh, fuck.
And I came out blue eyes, and he's like, oh,
Oh,
God.
no. The little Aryan race boy came out.
And then he's like,
Oh, shit.
because like my mom's brown, like my dad was, I think he's like green eyes and kind of
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like salt, like sandy brown.
Kind of like a
blonde.
Sandy Brown. Yeah.
And I came out fucking bleach blonde and blue eyes. He's like,
Bro, you know what's crazy? So my dad's pretty Mexican and Hispanic, right?
yeah,
My mom's a redhead.
yeah.
Is it weird that I don't? I think my mom has brown eyes. I don't know what color my dad's eyes are. I think they're brown. I have no idea. But yeah, I came from a ginger and a Mexican, and I literally came out blonde hair, blue eyes.
It's weird.
Isn't that fucking weird?
Sure, he's your actual dad.
I don't know, but I could be. I know he is because I look like him.
Oh yeah.
There was this guy back in the day that my mom used to be with, like, friends. I don't know if I think they were hooking up. His name was Chico. He used to tell everybody that I was his kid. It's a fucking ghetto ass Mexican boy running around.
Hey Chico.
He's like, hey, that's my kid. And they'd be like, no, he looked like Valentino. No, Chico, that's not your kid. That's Valentino. Just fucking. And then my mom's ginger ass is just like, that's Valentine's.
It's Valentino.
God.
Not today, Chico.
Not today, Chico. Oh, man. To grow up again.
No thanks.
Yeah. It's good, though. Like,
Okay, would you want to go back in time, like restart it? Oh fuck! I saw this thing where it's like, if you would you want to go back in time with the knowledge you know now, or just completely restart?
it's a good question. Yeah, because if you restart, everything's not going to be the same. I mean, no matter what. I don't think the same thing happens twice exactly like that, right?
It could.
Could. Yeah. Possibility.
Knowledge I know.
Yeah, I think the knowledge that you know would be great.
Buy Bitcoin.
Oh, I think that's what everybody thinks. That's what everybody would do. I've had that thought a million times.
Buy Bitcoin. Like, Mom, I don't want no fucking toys. Buy me
Just buy fucking Bitcoin.
everything you want to give me.
Buy
Bitcoin.
it. I've actually thought about that conversation because I've had to have many conversations with my grandma about, like, hey, grandma, I know we don't have much money, but I really need this. I've had those sales pitches to my grandma.
Did it ever work?
One of the best. Oh, yeah. She always bought me what I wanted. I was
There
a
you go.
spoiled little kid, even though we were broke.
There you go.
Broke as fuck. So that's why I'm so like I am now.
Bougie.
Not really. I'm not bougie at all. But no, I thought about that sales pitch, like that conversation I'd have with my grandma. say when Bitcoin just started coming around, because I remember hearing about it when I was young.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, Grandma, listen, 5 years. If you just keep putting money into this, we're
Wait,
going
did
to
she
be...
buy you Bitcoin?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Oh, bro, I wouldn't be fucking here.
I was
I'd be
gonna
here
say,
with you.
bro.
If they would have bought Bitcoin, I was sure probably wouldn't be working.
No kidding.
Andrew, his buddy, bought Bitcoin, one that he knew down in Oklahoma.
Mm.
I don't remember exactly what the story was, if they were mining Bitcoin or what it was, but dude, he came out with millions of dollars, and his buddy tried to get him to buy Bitcoin. He's like, nah.
Damn, Hanky. He fucked up.
I know, like, think about that, the miss opportunity.
I would be just constantly just. Have you seen that? Like, it's like the montage of videos of everyone, just guys looking outside of windows when it's raining.
Oh yeah,
That's
100%. It's 100% that.
Like, I fucked up. I never thought about big. I never thought about it.
Well, I mean, it's like one of those things. It makes me think of Forrest Gump when he invested into Apple.
Yeah.
And he was getting Apple checks.
And he's just like, okay.
It's like, I love you, Jenny.
Jenny, here you go.
I'll take care of the AIDS, baby.
The one time he fucking hit it, gets pregnant. She's like, this is yours, Forrest.
This
and he's
is
like,
yours, Forrest.
he's just like me.
It's like, what's his name? Forrest. He's like, Forrest? That's my name.
What are you talking about?
What in the fuck, Jenny?
I'm Forrest.
No, I'm Forrest. That's not Forrest. I'm Forrest.
I'm surprised they never did a Forrest Gump 2.
Dude, I really wish they would have. That's such a good movie. So it's based off a book, right? Did you know that?
No.
Forrest Gump's based off a book, and there's a lot of weird shit that happens in the book. I haven't read the book. I wish I could so I could relay the information better. But apparently he did like some weird shit in the book. Like weird sexual stuff in the book, I think. But also too,
It's a fucking book?
yeah, I remember hearing that he was also an astronaut, I'm pretty sure. Forrest Gump book.
There's no fucking way.
Yeah. Right? Forrest Gump novel is a 1986 novel by Winston Groom.
Okay. Huh.
Shrimp boating, ping pong championships.
Okay, yeah, it is earlier. Okay, so this is released in 1986, and then the movie was released in 1994. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
Huh.
so it's based off of that book.
I'll have to check that out.
I know, I need to give that a listen to, especially with how much I love Forrest Gump. It's such a good movie. It's like one of my childhood movies.
Jesus. You see this? By the time
What?
Forrest was 16 years old, he's 6'6".
Whole
242 pounds.
That's a big boy.
Bro, he's a big boy.
I know
that,
people that weigh more.
That ain't Tom Hanks.
No, that ain't Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is a fucking average Joe guy, but he played the character great. I like when you know, big actors play people with like really bad mental disabilities.
Like Ben Stiller in Tropic Thunder.
Yes. Well, dude, he was an asshole. Like he was a big dickhead in Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
He was a big dickhead.
His
in
character was just like, I love. I can't. Like, I love you.
Wait, that wasn't Ben. No, that wasn't Ben Stiller though.
Yeah, it was.
I thought Ben Stiller was like he was like an asshole in that movie.
Yeah, no, his character, like he was an Ben Stiller played an actor.
Oh yeah. You're totally right. You're totally right.
Kind of like the FDR.
Yes. You're
FDR
totally right. You're talking about his movie role inside of the movie.
Yeah.
The different actor. I forgot all about that.
Because then Robert Downey's character was making fun of him.
Oh my fucking god! Yeah, I can see his face now in the movie. I forgot completely about that.
Or Leonardo DiCaprio and Gilbert Grape.
Yes, very good. That's a good movie.
I think they actually thought he was like
handicapped.
Yeah, they're like,
mentally
this kid's
disabled.
playing it too good.
He was doing it too good.
And now he's fucking.
Oh, bro, he's fucking young. He's not young. Fucking.
He's fucking
young.
I wish. Never mind.
What? Say it.
Have the cut off. Like, too old. Get out of here.
Go and get now.
I
Yeah.
have that money.
Cut it off. Like, how old? 26?
Get the fuck out of here.
When do you turn 27? All right. All right.
We'll say we got 3 more months.
Couldn't imagine having that standard of like, yeah, once you turn this age, get the fuck out of my house.
But I would be banking off that.
In that status? Probably.
Like, well, no, like that chick. Like
Yeah.
all the gifts he probably gives her, and be like, all right, well, I want this, I want this, I want this, and I'd
Well,
be selling it.
Oh, it'd be like the perfect time to get into it too, because I mean, Leo's not too old yet.
He's like 40 something.
He's 50. I think he's in his 50s.
Ugh.
So he's not too old yet. So imagine like a 70-year-old Leo. You want to get in while the getting's good, while he's still like young, kind of handsome, right?
You don't have to do all the work all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you're not
Imagine like Hugh Hefner.
that'd be fucking crazy. Those things are crazy. That brings up something else. There's that Netflix documentary recently on,
Is it about the play?
I don't remember her name. It's not the Playboy thing, but she was a super, super, super famous model. Like, so fucking famous. She worked at a strip club, then she became a Playboy, then she became an actress. What the fuck was her name? God damn it. This has to be found. But she was with this super, super old guy, and she married him to get into the money.
Wait, and then he didn't put it in the will, did he?
No, he did. I'm pretty sure he did.
Because there's another guy where she did all this crazy shit. Like he was in a wheelchair, he was like this at their wedding photo, and then he died. She did all this shit.
That
Wasn't in
might
the
be
will. She didn't get a dime.
That might be what it is. I'm so bad at recalling stuff. I don't know why I'm even talking about it.
God, just imagine. I couldn't imagine
Playboy
being those.
actress.
Cause I think it was one of those things too, where like
Anna Nicole Smith.
don't
That's
know
who it is.
what she looked like.
Smoke Show. Absolute Smoke Show. Anna Nicole Smith.
Oh,
She had a wild, wild, wild life, but the man she was with was so, so, so old. And in the documentary, so it's all actual footage. It's all like actual footage from her and her life and stuff like that.
it's the kind of weird. That's the weird thing about like some of those where they can make a documentary now. They can really pull whatever, like that YouTube vlogger family.
Mm-hmm.
Like most of the footage that they pulled for the documentary was from her own channel,
Thousands and hours of recording.
and they were just able to make it like 5 hour long episodes or something.
Yeah,
just
it's
shit from
insane.
her.
It's
I mean, they had
insane.
they had interviews with people, but most of the time it was just footage that she recorded, whether it be B-roll footage or shit pulled directly from YouTube.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, I mean, like, even think about it. So a lot of these YouTubers, they'll do, say you do like a 25-minute video every week,
Oh, but you're filming
once a week, but
hours.
you're probably filming hours, compiling it, editing, taking out the clips.
Yep.
And if you were to save all that footage, it would look like it'd pretty much be somebody's whole life
Yeah, I
on
think
footage.
they had just hard drives of footage. Like I think they had like tens of hundreds of hard drives of just footage because she was filming for years.
Yeah, and
And it was just constantly filming. She had a camera in her hand. Like I think the husband said like 23 to the 24 hours a day, pretty much.
yeah, imagine doing that. It'd be
I couldn't-
crazy.
I don't think.
Because
Yeah,
if it's your job, it makes sense.
yeah, especially if like because they were making millions off of that. Like I would be doing that too. Like I can't really walk around filming. I feel goofy.
Feel goofy too.
But like if I'm like getting paid to do it, I'll be like, all right, fuck it, I don't care. I'm getting a bag off of
Well,
this.
no, especially because when you get incentivized to do it, it's great.
Yeah,
Make it so much better. And yeah. But anyways, that Anna Nicole Smith. Since
Yeah.
we carried off of that, no, she was with this super old gentleman. I'm pretty sure he was a billionaire, and eventually, like, she started falling down that hole that a lot of famous people do. Drugs and the fame and the
Oh,
money and
yeah.
all that. And she was like super loving and caring, and like it made it sound like she was completely in love with this guy. He was an older gentleman, like he was like almost the father to her kid, and he was just a great dude. But the caveat to that is that the old man, he like took his kids out of the will and put her in it.
hell yeah.
So it was a big problem. But eventually near the end, when they got married, she was so far out, she didn't give a fuck about him anymore. Like, she always tried to get him off the phone when he'd call.
Oh,
And they
yeah.
got married, and it was like really weird. And then he eventually ended up dying, as all old people do. But yeah, it's sad.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
That's fucked up. You think about your mortality much?
I'm waiting for it.
For your mortality?
Yep.
For the end?
The cold embrace.
How do you want to go?
How I want to go?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, cool car crash.
A cool car crash?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Or like a plane crash.
Yeah. A plane crash would be absolutely fucking terrifying.
Like a Spirit airline plane crash.
Oh my god. Okay, what are you, fucking trash?
Bro.
Garbage?
So, before I got into the great credit card game where I'm, doing what I'm doing now, I had a Spirit Airlines credit card.
That's so fucking stupid.
I was a card-holding member.
I've never heard anything good about Spirit. That's what
I've had
everybody-
no issues with Spirit.
That's what
honestly.
everybody trashes on, though, is Spirit Airlines.
I've never had any issues with Spirit Airlines. I ain't gonna lie.
Anytime I hear comedians talk, they talk about Spirit Airlines. I haven't flown that much, so you can tell me you've had a better experience with it.
Yeah, well, I've seen some, like during the whole mask mandate thing. I think someone was refusing to it. I think the flight attendant damn near got into a brawl with a person. She's like, "We ain't gonna be able to take off this fucking air mac until you put your fucking mask on." Like, she's yelling at him. He's like, "I ain't gonna do it." She's like, "I'll beat your fucking ass."
Oh shit, dude. So we're getting real ghetto.
And everyone's like, "This is." They're like, they're about to turn you into a Spirit.
Yeah.
But no, people shit on Spirit all the time. I've never had. Both Eric and I have never had any issues with Spirit.
See, what have I even flown? I've flown American Airlines, which whatever.
We did
fine.
Delta. Not Delta. Air France.
Air France, Lufthansa. Lufthansa, is that what it is? Lufthansa. It's another air company
What
that
have you
we've
done?
flown. We flew them from
Chicago to
Chicago to
Germany.
Yeah.
Oh, and then we're gonna be flying Turkish Airlines.
Ooh, Turkish Airlines. We're gonna be fucking crashing into shit.
Hope so.
Dude, Turkey's a big ass country.
It's coming.
I know it is coming.
My mortality's coming.
Don't say that. If I fucking die, bro, if I don't die on American soil, I'm gonna be pissed.
No, it's coming. We got like 4 months to go.
Bro, I was thinking about that earlier today. So I have a bachelor party, and then, what was it, like 3 or 4 days later?
Yeah,
We're gonna be fucking flying to Turkey.
Yep. It's gonna be great.
Fuck my day job. Start flying everywhere.
That's what I'd like to do.
I really envy those travel vloggers.
You're not even kidding. That's what I would fucking love.
You
to
probably
do that.
fucking nut over them.
No, I don't watch it. I
watch them quite a bit.
I don't unless I'm going somewhere. Because then I get envious. Like
yeah, for sure.
Because then there was a guy. Honestly, like my whole biggest thing was I wanted to go to Egypt. That was my whole thing.
Oh, I know. You told me that
And
when
then
you
there was
started working with him.
And then there was this kid that used to sell weed behind the AMC in Cedar Rapids. He joined the Navy, and the first place he got deployed to was he visited Egypt. And he was bragging about it on Facebook.
Oh, bro, you were probably so jealous.
I should have unfriended him.
You were pissed.
I was like, fuck that. Like, what are you
fucking
doing?
bullshit. This guy got to Egypt and I didn't.
I was like, I know you joined the Navy, but fuck you, dude.
Well, you got to sit on a fucking ship for most of your time in the Navy.
So he's like posting all these inspirational quotes. I'm like, I know who you are.
Mm-hmm. That is a funny thing when you see people. This is what I love is when you see people that you do not like, or you're like, you're a piece of shit. You've been a piece of shit, and then you see something really cool happen to them, and you're super fucking jealous.
Fuck you.
First thing you think is like, well, I'm better than you because I'm not a piece of shit. So fuck you, even though you're over in fucking, I don't know, Paris.
Or like, there's that guy we worked with that he's a preacher man now, even though he like would beat his girlfriend, yell at his daughter.
The redemption. I must redeem Christ.
And he's a rapper too. There's that.
That's great. Yeah.
He raps for Jesus. Oh, he's rapping for Jesus.
That's why Jesus Christ is my.
Nope.
Almost said it.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, dude. You gotta redeem, man. Repent for your sins.
But
That's
no,
what
like
it is.
yeah, I just remember that. I'm like, this is fucked up. And I was like, I ain't doing nothing. And have you seen that movie, The Wonderful Life of Walter Mitty or something?
I don't know.
Or fuck it, maybe.
The Wonderful Life of
Walter Mitty, I think
Walter
it's called.
Mitty.
Walter Mitty. Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Have you seen this movie?
Fucking Ben Stiller.
Have you seen this movie?
Bringing this full circle.
Have you seen this movie?
I don't think I have. Is it good?
Holy shit, dude. Because
Good
it's a guy, he works in an office. He's boring as fuck. He actually works for, is it National Geographic or Time Magazine? I don't remember. But his mom was friends with the photographer.
I kind of remember seeing about this movie, 2013.
Yeah, his mom was friends with the photographer.
Okay.
And he and the photographer said, "This is gonna be my like swan song photo like album. I need you. I want this published." And he was like famous in Time Magazine. He's like, "Whatever you need to fucking do, make sure this gets published."
Yeah.
Well, the guy sent it, and it looks like it got lost. But he had sent him coordinates for all these things, like where like all the pictures were, but the pictures weren't there, but the coordinates were, I think.
That sounds insane.
So this guy who had never left his hometown pretty much went on this crazy adventure trying to recreate these photos for him so he doesn't lose his job.
Yeah.
And then he meets the photographer, and the photographer's like, "I wanted you to experience this adventure."
Oh, wow. Wow. That's
I was like,
damn.
damn.
That's pretty cool.
I was like,
dude.
I need to do something like this. That's why I like to travel.
Dude, being a traveling vlogger would be awesome. So I kind of had the thought of so say we go to Turkey, right?
Yeah, we're gonna be filming, buddy.
We do like a really good. We film a lot. We do really good editing on the video.
Yeah.
Really good editing.
Yeah.
Post it online. What if it got some traction? Here's the thing, is if that were to happen, that video would have to blow up
We'd have to
be able to continue, because it's not like we can just fucking next week post another video.
No. Next week we'll be in.
Yeah, next week we'll be in fucking Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Come to Cedar Rapids.
What's up, guys? I'm going to work today. It's fucking 5:30.
No, I get it. That'd be something. Or I've always thought about that, like how I need to. It'd just be kind of cool.
It would be really cool, but you'd be away from home so much.
That wouldn't bother me.
Well, no, I know that.
Some people some people would bother, but like I thought about that where like if I had a job where I could travel a lot, I know Eric would probably be like, "Oh," but like, well, I'm experiencing life, woman.
Right. No, yeah, no, it's definitely true. It'd be kind of hard because I think we all think about that. I'm trying to normalize it, but I've thought about it for myself. Like, what if something did happen and I did successfully start to do something? What if I had to be on the road a lot?
Oh, that's honestly my dream job.
And like, I'm such a homebody, and how would I maintain the relationship with my fiance, because she needs me at home every night?
Yeah.
How would I do that? What's going to be more important? Am I going to give up that success in the life?
Yeah. Or
for with love.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I know, like when I was away for a week, we were texting all day, and then when I'd be back at the hotel, we'd be FaceTiming pretty much the entire time.
Yeah.
Because the guy I was with really didn't want to go and exploring. I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'll just sit in my hotel room.
That's why I wish you and me could have got sent together, because you and me would have been fucking out wilding.
Yeah.
I mean, with fucking good old Kurt. So, quick context.
Little E-stop.
Boilhead. A little context behind the story. So, my company sent me to Cincinnati, Ohio to...
Harrison, Ohio.
Well, Harrison, Ohio. I guess Cincinnati is in Harrison, right? It's a suburb of Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Harrison, Ohio. To do classes for a Cincinnati laser, which is a big cutting machine that cuts flat pieces of metal with a laser beam. Crazy shit. But
yes.
Beyond that, so fucking they sent me with a guy who doesn't really talk much at work. Like I didn't know this guy. I mean, he's always been a nice guy, right? Polite, doesn't say much, doesn't really talk. He's the same fucking way sitting in a car for 4 hours. The same way. Didn't say much. I had to start the conversation. It was hard. It was hard to communicate with him, but as soon as you got him piss fucking drunk.
Oh, dude, he parties.
Normal dude. He's like any other bro.
It was kind of, and then like the same, like with me and the guy I went with. You don't really talk to him, but like we didn't even have we didn't have the entire drive. We didn't have music playing. Him and I were just talking.
Oh, no shit.
The entire time we were just fucking talking.
Damn, bro.
But like we'd get there. I'm like, hey, do you want to do this? He's like, no. Like, you want to go to a baseball game? No. I'm like, movie? No. I'm like, all right.
That fucking sucks.
And I was like, want to go to a park? And we went to the park, and like, you had to pay him. And we're like, nah, fuck that. We ain't going to a park.
That was the only nice thing about Kurt was him and I, like, he'd go out and party. He'd go out and get trashed. He was cool with it. He was like, we go out and get fucked up.
Yeah, he didn't drink.
But the car rides are like, when we were around each other, the car rides would be like an hour driving, 5 minutes talking.
Yeah.
Hour driving, 5 minutes talking, and I just drove the whole way. I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I just drove the entire time too.
It was like, whatever. And I remember I showed him Polo G. I was like, do you know who Polo G is? He's like, no. I was like, never heard of him. I was like, well, he's got some fucking good shit. So I was playing like Polo G and like Kodak Black and stuff to him. He was like, I was like, what do you think? He's like, it's good. I was like, okay, I'm going to fucking crash this car.
Yeah.
If you don't start talking to me.
Yeah. And I remember that I didn't really care. Like, I try to be a people pleaser if I'm with someone and I don't know what's going on. But like, he had mentioned how he wanted a utility, like a multi-tool.
Mm-hmm.
Not like the cutter, but like the Leatherman knockoff.
Yeah.
That Harbor Freight was selling. So I'm like, do you want to go try and find it? So we went to a Harbor Freight. Nothing. He's like, well, I was like, how many other Harbor Freights are around us? And so we just drove around Cincinnati to all the Harbor Freights trying to find this tool.
Oh my God. The guy, when I got there was a salesman. He was some super cool guy. He's Korean, but he was like super Texas. He's big Texas guy.
Nice.
He's lived in Texas, born and bred in Texas.
Kind of like the Futurama weed farmer Mars people.
Yes, just like that. Like that. Super cool guy. And then there was another guy in our class. I don't remember his name, but he was a cool guy too. He's a little bit more reserved than this other guy was. But yeah, this guy would take us out fucking drinking. We got absolutely trashed. And then that was the Korean dude. And so we were going to go out that night and fucking I don't remember where we were going to go, but before we went, the other dude asked me if I wanted like to go out shopping with him. I was like, sure. I was like, we need to go get fucking sweatshirts for this classroom because it's fucking like 10 degrees.
Oh, bro, it was freezing.
Fucking freezing. Like, you're sitting there freezing.
Yeah.
So we went and got sweatshirts and shit, and I got a new hat. But I'd never met this guy. The only time I met him was that day in class. He fucking picked me up in his truck. We fucking went and got a car wash and shit, went out to eat. He's a cool fucking guy.
Nice.
Cool guy. It was fun. I had a good time.
Yeah, I know. The night we got there, I was like, oh, you want to get some dinner? He's like, yeah, sure. We got unpacked or whatever. I'm like, where do you want to go? He's like, I don't know. You pick. I'm like, oh, we're going to Twin Peaks, buddy. And
Hell yeah.
He didn't know what it was.
Hell yeah. Twin Peaks was the
So
shit.
we drove to fucking Kentucky.
Yeah, right over to Kentucky.
I was like, yeah, we're just driving over like 3 borders to go to dinner.
No, for real. You did.
And then he's just like, what the fuck is this?
Goddamn, dude. No adventure.
And I'm like, all right. Well, then, like, because he doesn't drink, so we just got the same thing. I'm like, all right, well, I got my 2. I drank both things. I'm like, all right.
Let's go.
Let's go driving, buddy.
Oh, my fucking God.
And then he's like, well, I get it, because he's like, I have a daughter, so this is kind of weird.
I mean, no, it definitely makes sense. But still, it's like, you're on a work trip. You got to have some fun, especially, when it's all on the company dime.
No kidding. I was like, all right. He's like, well, I'm like, hey, just so you know, I'll be paying for everything because I'm getting reimbursed. He's like, you sure? I'm like, yeah. He's like, all right, I've never had another man pay for me. I'm like, I'll be your sugar daddy.
I'll be your, here you go. Use this card. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. So they paid me. I think they paid me. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that they paid me his cut. Of
was he paying for his own stuff?
No, I was paying for it all.
Like you were?
Yeah, but it's not like he got much shit. I mean, I just paid for his food. That was it. That's what I was supposed to pay for. But I got, they gave me like $1,700 for the car rental. That was like $300. So then I just had another fucking $1,400. Yeah,
that's for
they paid me. They paid me for Curtis.
I think I got like 9 for everything. I didn't think I'm a cheap man.
Yeah.
But for I think the hotel, car rental, and the food and everything I think I got like $1,900.
Really?
Mm-hmm. But I was able to. I mean, I used. I don't know why I did, but I mean, I used my status to get cheaper stuff.
Oh yeah, of course. Typical juice. Typical juice stuff.
Yeah.
As cheap as you can get it.
I saved the company money, buddy.
Yeah, but
company man over here.
Okay, yeah, sure. You got bad attitude. My God. Yeah, it was lit though. Good time. Good time.
Yeah.
What are we at for timing here?
I don't know. We've been just chilling.
This is a nice episode of Not a Problem of Ours.
45 minutes.
Just chiggy chatting. We could go. What do you want to go? Another 10 minutes?
We can. Yeah, that's fine. But what the hell was I gonna say? No, it was cool. Had the same trainer.
Yep. That was my most closest run into somebody who is a transgender. And let me tell you what.
Cool.
I won't say anything negative. I'm not gonna say anything negative, and I'm not about that.
No, she was cool.
But the thing is like, so I am sure that it was male to female, right?
Yes,
Can we agree on that?
because she has like 3 kids from when she was a
Right.
baby.
Oh yeah, when she was male, but
Yeah.
she didn't really talk about it, which she didn't have to. I mean, it was cool, but it's kind of confusing. But super cool person. What I liked about her is like there was like these little girly things that she'd throw in, like super girly stuff she did. I'm sure it was a little bit more involved when you had her, but she was like a little bit girly. But then she'd be like one of the fucking boys. She was like one of the boys. She was like, "What's up, man?
Yeah.
How you doing?" Shit like that. Like just being one of the boys. Super cool, relaxed, kick back around the guys.
I know.
Talking about dick jokes, gay jokes. It's fucking
Yeah,
funny.
I know. Like our 3rd day in, she's like, "Hey, during lunch, I'm getting a new car, so we're gonna be riding." She's like, "I want to ride my new car,"
Oh my!
because they've been driving
fucking
that
God.
that big van. to
Yeah.
lunches. She's like, "We're taking the new car."
Dude, that's awesome.
I'm like, "All right." So it was just me, the guy I went with, and then one of the other Cincinnati guys, and then Aaron. And so we're just in this fucking minivan.
That's so
and
awesome.
she's like, "What do you guys want to listen to?" And we're like, "I don't know." And then Brian's like, "Would you like to listen to metal covers of Taylor Swift?"
"Oh my fucking!"
So we're going to a
God.
fucking burger place in a fucking minivan blaring metal Taylor Swift.
Jesus, that's pretty awesome.
like,
I'm not gonna lie.
What am I doing?
That's pretty awesome. Yeah. When we were there, Aaron didn't want to pick us up from the hotel, since so the one guy we were working with was training to be a salesman. He had to go to all the classes.
Oh, so
And
he was already there.
Yes, it was like, you already got to go there anyways. Why don't you just take them?
There you go.
Aaron told Aaron, his name was Aaron too, the Korean guy, and he was like, "All right, well, I'll do it." But this fucking rental, I don't know why the fuck they gave it to me. It was like a, I don't know what it was, but it was a tiny fucking car. It was like a little Kia something, tiny car.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "I can't fit all you guys in here," so the other guy would fucking take us back and forth in his truck. Pretty cool, pretty nice.
Huh. Yeah,
Nice little experience.
I think I rented originally rented like a little like Malibu pretty much, but they're like, we don't have one, so I got like a Jeep Forester or something.
Did you really?
Yeah, not a Jeep Forester, but something big.
I had a Volkswagen, a newer Volkswagen Passat.
Nice.
First car I've ever been in with lane assist. I fucking loved it. I love the lane assist. It's
Oh,
great.
that's what my caddy's got it.
It's great. Yeah, like I just let go of the steering wheel and start going. It just correct.
Yeah.
I'd see how long it'd do it. Fucking wouldn't stop doing it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Like, this is great. This is almost self-driving. I just got to handle the brake now.
Yeah.
And it's got that cruise control. So if you set your cruise, it'll be a certain amount behind the person. It'll match your speed when you're behind somebody.
Oh, that's cool.
The cruise won't keep going. It'll sense that there's a car there and it'll keep you a certain
Oh,
amount back
kinda
with
like-
cruise on.
That's cool.
Yeah, dude. I should start selling fucking cars. That's what I should do. That should be my job. I'm gonna start selling cars. Do you want to do a
It's
little
a
bit of...
terrible time to start selling cars.
Well, yeah, I know that, but I get that. But let's do a little role play. I want to practice on you, all right? All right.
I've
So,
never role played with a guy before.
well, we can do it. I usually role play with my fiance as a guy. She's the dude. I'm like, "Hey," I'm like, "How are you?" And then
Good, you.
I'm doing good. What's up, man?
What's
I'm like,
up, man?
Like, nothing much. I can just tell you this though. When I role play as a girl, I like to be treated like shit and be. Is that weird?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so this is what's happening, right? You're coming up to Kane's Cars and Used Car Dealership.
I want a 1977 Firebird.
Well,
You
we
got
can't-
one in
hold on,
stock?
we can't just do that. We can sell a little bit more elaborate. So you're coming in, right? So you walk in the door. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead.
Hello, I'm here for a car.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. What can I help you with? What are you looking at? Anything specific?
Yeah, Firebird.
Firebird. What year you looking for?
77.
Hey, you must have looked on the website then. Did you even know we had a 77 Firebird here?
Yeah.
We got a 350 4-bolt main. That thing puts out 325 horse to the back wheels. Great car. Great car.
How many owners has it had?
I'll have to check the owner report. Can you just give me 2 seconds real quick?
Sure.
It looks like it's had 2 recent owners.
2 recent owners?
Well, 2 owners
Okay.
in the car's history. So it's a low owner car. Great vehicle. I actually took this for a test drive as soon as we got it.
Cool. Can I take it for a test drive?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll just need a copy of your. This is so gay. I just need a copy of your license,
There you go.
Thanks, man. You're 16
Yep.
with a full beard?
Yep.
Let me see your head.
No.
All right, cool, man. Just fucking hop on in.
All right, I want it.
You do? All right.
Sold.
Well, so let's talk price here.
Okay, how much?
So, with this car, it's getting more rare. It's a little bit more expensive. I
Yep.
mean, she's fucking clean.
Yeah.
You got a nice pitch to her. Got a dual straight pipe exhaust.
I kept hearing voices in it though. That's kind of weird.
Yeah. There's something going on with the stereo. We're not sure what it is, but I'll have our mechanics look at it before we
Alright.
sell it to you real quick. All right.
Sounds good.
So we're selling it at $36,000.
Did you do 30?
You got anything to put on the table?
Yeah, I got my Pinto out back.
Pinto.
A Pinto?
I ain't seen a Pinto in years. Them fuckers explode when you hit them.
I know it hasn't been working.
How'd you get it here?
Oh, it just won't fucking break.
It won't break,
Won't
but it ain't
break.
been working.
No, like the exploding. It hasn't been working.
It exploded.
No, that's how I want to go out. Why do you think I bought the Pinto?
Oh fuck! Now you want to switch over to a Pontiac Firebird?
Yeah, I heard they go fast.
Yeah. This fucker's fast as fuck.
My next stop would be a crowd killer.
Ooh, you can get yourself a Mustang.
A little Stang.
All right, so this Pinto's nice, pretty clean. Looks like the rear end has been smashed in. Obviously, it'd be exploded. Of course, very nice. How many miles on it?
1,600.
1,600 on the Pinto?
Yeah.
Where the fuck you find a 1,600 mile Pinto?
My grandma found it.
Your grandma found it.
Yeah, she said that her dad bought it.
I'll be honest with you, this is the cleanest Pinto I've ever seen. These things are getting rare on the market. There's actually a community that likes these.
Yeah, because of Wayne's World.
Yeah, exactly. Wayne's World, brother.
Time Do you know?
Wayne's World. Yeah, I know Wayne's World. Mama. Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. They were in a Pinto.
They were in a Pinto.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's this is memorabilia. This is the Pinto that was in Wayne's World.
Yeah. She knew Mike Myers.
Really?
Yeah.
So how much do you want for this Pinto?
That $6,000 difference.
$6,000 difference.
You wanted 36 for the Firebird.
Yeah.
I wanted 30. There you go. Here you said what I have on the table. I have this rare Pinto.
You want 30 for the Pinto?
No, I want 6 for the Pinto.
You want 6 for the Pinto?
Yeah.
Let me get a guy in here who deals with that kind of stuff. All right.
Okay.
I'm pulling Pawn Stars. Hey.
I got an expert. Hold on.
All right, you're gonna be the expert. All right, what's going on, Georgie? We got a Ford Pinto here. I wanted to see. The owner said that it was Wayne's World memorabilia. It was from the movie.
Yeah, great movie. How many miles did you say it's got?
1,600 miles.
Oh, it's got to be a fake.
It's fake. That one had more miles on it.
Yeah, that one had 60,000.
60,000. Oh shit. Well,
Because Mike Myers, that was his own Pinto. That was his daily driver, and they thought they're getting a Lamborghini,
Is
but
this
they
actually
pulled.
true?
No, I don't.
I was gonna say, holy shit. I believe you. Damn. Well, that's too bad. That's too bad. I was actually gonna give him 40 for it and just give him a fucking net positive with the Firebird. I was gonna pay him $4,000, take that Firebird off the lot
No,
today.
but this would probably be worth about 36,000.
$36,000 for this Ford Pinto.
Yep.
Well, all right. Okay. I'll go talk to him. Thanks, Georgie. Appreciate
no problem. You should get the Pinto.
you. All right, we'll do.
What'd your expert say?
Well, so he said that they're going for 36,000.
Okay.
So 36,000, my chance of getting that's probably bad. I mean, I looked up on auction websites, they're going for about 20 right now.
Okay.
So I think the best I'll probably give you is 15.
Okay.
You take 15 for it?
Sure.
So 15 off that 36, that's $21,000. Card, cash, or credit?
I'll put on my credit card.
Credit card? All right. Oh my god. Okay. That was fun. We should just do that the whole episode. We get better at it.
Role play.
We can start.
What the fuck?
Not a
are
problem
they?
of ours role playing. Jesus Christ. What a weird episode of the podcast. It's good to be back in the studio though. Studio Horak.
Yep. Got my bookshelf. Oh.
Yeah, for all your books that you read.
Yep. Mainly Star Wars.
Yeah. You're a little nerdy nerd. I love Star Wars too, don't get me wrong. just not like that.
No one else can like it like this.
I was more of a Lego set kid.
They got my yep.
Do you want to show your Dungeons and Dragons player's handbook for the
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons fans
So
in
what
the
I like to
community?
do is play first edition D&D every Tuesday. So instead of reading a PDF, I've got my manual.
How much you buy it for?
$35.
How much is it worth?
Like between 150 to $200.
I knew you'd be happy to talk about that.
It's great. I just got in the middle of the day, like I think an hour before you came here.
Oh, that's awesome, man. I'm proud of you. Happy for you.
Shout out Paul.
Thanks, Paul. Fucking right now, you know, Caleb's getting handbooks and shit for Dungeons and Dragons,
Yep.
and I'm driving a 2006 Ford F-150 with 283,000 miles on it.
Yep. Because even McGrath didn't want your Subaru.
No, they didn't want my Subaru transmission problems. My fucking transmission's going out on my car. It's still financed, and I'm scared that the repair is going to be worth more than the car is.
Oh yeah, it will be.
Yeah, so I'm fucked. I don't know. It's at the fucking mechanic right now.
Bodak.
Yeah.
Bodak Yellow.
Yeah, I heard somebody talking about like, you know, being in that mode where like, oh fuck, if my car doesn't start, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Well, here we are.
Yeah, here we are.
Here we are. It's all right. Once the podcast takes off, I'm buying a McLaren.
Color's your Bugatti.
Go to your Bugatti. It's funny because I just did reference Tate saying a McLaren.
Oh. Have you seen one in real life?
Yes, bitch, a McLaren. Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah, I saw one when I was in Vietnam. We were just walking, and I stopped. Eric was like, what? I'm like, that's a fucking McLaren.
There's a fucking McLaren over there.
She's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, look at that car.
Yeah.
And it was right next to a G-Wagon, which is right next to a Ferrari.
That's crazy.
Which is right next to a Lamborghini.
That's crazy.
Right next to a food stand.
Oh, fuck. Typical. It's kind of cool because America is one of those places where you have the fucking 1% right next to the 99%.
Yeah, that's how it was over there, too.
Right. You'll see a fucking Lamborghini Ventador next to a fucking 96 Focus.
Well, I used to work at that call center, and they built a brand new building. But they couldn't pay anyone more than, $7.50 an hour.
Yeah, how do you think they built that
They-
fucking building?
There's these two ladies that had been there basically since day one.
Mm-hmm.
They were topped off. They were maxed paid for being regular callers.
Do I even want to know what that max pay is?
Just take a guess. I was making minimum wage.
I'm going to say $12.50.
I think like 11.
That's fucking nuts, dude. I
I
was making
know.
more at a restaurant.
I know.
That's crazy. A
One-
small, obscure restaurant in a small town.
I know. One guy, he had been there. This is like one of the main reasons, like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Because this one guy, he started when he was 20. And he was like 35
Yeah.
or something like that.
Bro, 15 years of that?
I think 10, 15 years between that. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And he was only making 10 an hour.
Oh, my God, man.
And I'm
I
like-
could not imagine.
I'm like, what are you doing?
In this economy?
I mean, this was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, still in that economy?
Yeah, dude, he had a roommate, and his roommate just left, and he was like scrambling. He's
Bro,
like,
I
can't
fucking
afford
imagine.
it. He was living in student housing.
Yeah, how could you afford that? That's insane.
I think I know why he liked it. I think I know why I liked it though,
Why?
because who mainly works at call center right next to a college campus?
Is there significance? I don't get it.
College girls.
Okay, that was gonna be the significance, but I wasn't thinking. Okay, yeah, college girls
Yeah, he'd be like,
creeping on them.
"You're creepy, Aaron."
Oh, so there's pluses and minuses of the $10 an hour.
Minuses was he was financially very bad.
Yeah,
Pluses,
yeah.
he got a stare, I guess, and minuses, he was getting written up for sexual harassment.
That's fucking horrible. Fire him. Get him out of there. The thing is that I've started to believe is like it doesn't really matter what you do as long as you're able to live within your means.
No kidding.
Because to a certain extent, I really do believe that people do choose what kind of job they're in. You do choose what kind of job you're in, right?
No one forces you to work there.
You don't have to work at, somewhere getting paid minimum wage. There is other job opportunities.
Yep.
Now, I believe that a lot of people aren't capable of certain types of jobs.
No, I couldn't do fucking medical. Don't trust me in medical.
Oh, not my field at all. Completely.
Yeah.
But yeah, especially, it's the people that complain money about the most are the people that do the least to try to
Yeah.
bring in more monetary gain.
Like my brother-in-law, buddy.
Exactly. And I've noticed all the guys that we work with too, the people that don't show up to work much.
I'm fucking broke.
I'm fucking broke, dude.
No kidding.
I'm bust ass broke, man.
Or there's that guy that's day one where he's like, I already got to get a second job. I'm like, bro, you just started. What are you talking
You
about?
talk about? You haven't even worked enough for a paycheck yet.
He's like, fuck, I got to go bartending again.
Was that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Beef jerky.
So fucking goofy.
Yeah, there was a guy I knew. I've known this guy for a while. He was always a big shot. Like him and I kind of lost contact after high school, and then I saw him at Kirkwood. I'm like, hey man. He's like, hey. I'm like, oh fuck, it's gonna be one of these type of conversations. Like he's
so
like,
weird. I hate when people do that.
And I was like, oh, what you do? He's like, oh, he's like going to business school. He's like, I'm gonna be owning my own business someday. I'm like,
The flexing.
yeah. And I'm
Yeah.
like, well, I was like, good for you, man. Like, hopefully you can.
Yeah, it's like
Flash forward, we lose contact, whatever, and then he hits me up one day, and he's like, hey man, he's like, I'm doing this financial services, wondering, like, trying to get my client base out, trying to like practice on people I know. Would you be interested coming in? I'm like, you know what? Sure. Like, why not? He tried to sell me life insurance, pulled the whole like, hey, you're my brother. I'm like, no, I'm gonna cut you off right there.
yeah.
Well, then he was working at a company. Then he started his own kind of like side branch. I don't know how that really works, but he was like, he had his own company kind of.
Sure.
I don't know if it was like he was like under an umbrella or something. I don't know.
Probably.
But he had like 5 or 6 employees. Like he was doing pretty good. Then he flew too close to the sun. He thought he could sell the company or whatever, his client base, moved to Illinois to work for a big company and be good. So he did that. Like a month later, he had to move back.
Didn't make it.
Fucked up.
Did it really?
Then he got a Dewey.
Oh shit! So it's like,
Now he bartends.
flying down.
And now he's
flying down.
Yeah, now I think he's selling everything.
Oh really?
Because that's where he's going. He's traveling South America.
Oh yeah. Let's start selling all of our assets with no financial stability and use it all up and just fucking fly around. Fuck it. That's what I should do.
If I wasn't married, maybe I would do that.
That's what I should do. I should sell all my car projects.
You should
Sell my
That's
house
what you should do.
and fucking
not the
fly
house.
to fucking, I don't know,
Venezuela,
Chile or something. I can go into Venezuela.
Argentina.
Argentina would be
Meet
nice
all the
to go.
Germans.
Yes. That's fucking Hitler's hometown
Yeah.
down there.
Not
Go meet all them
hometown,
Germs.
but it's his new hometown.
They fucking have Oktoberfest. Think about that down in
They
South
do?
America. Well, fucking wouldn't they? Right?
Bro.
That's a German thing, right?
Yeah, that's why I want to go to Germany for Oktoberfest.
That would be lit, dude.
It would be.
German Oktoberfest. You've seen them carry them giant fucking beer mugs.
Yeah, I asked my other brother-in-law if he wanted to go with me, and he's like, I'm like, I need to go to someone to Germany for Oktoberfest.
I want to go.
I asked Steve.
That'd be so lit.
I asked Steve, and he's like, I'm too old for that. Because he's like,
Oh yeah, I forgot.
he's like 70 years
70,
old.
so. Bro,
Like,
go
come on,
experience
Steve.
the world, man.
I'm gonna. Not gonna, but I'm going to.
Eventually, you ain't gonna.
I wish I was gonna. No, I don't wish I was gonna. I don't want those
Fucking
charges.
Did he get charges?
No, wait, he snitched.
Yeah, you'd be a snitch.
Thug might have his probation revoked.
No shit. What'd he do?
He was fucking like threatening the other lawyer.
Really?
Like,
What a
he
fucking idiot.
hit Twitter fingers.
What a fucking. Why would you get off and then start doing that shit?
Bro, if I
Everyone's
got
got to
out-
flex.
If I had his charges and somehow, some way got out, I wouldn't be online. I wouldn't be telling my opinions to no one.
Bro, take the fucking gift from God that you got.
No kidding.
Everybody thought you were going to prison for a long time for racketeering.
No
Everybody.
one thought you were getting out. Like they
I'm
thought
sure
you were-
he even thought he was.
He's like, I'm done.
Because I remember seeing clips from a podcast where like, Doug, this is what you got to do when you're in prison. Like, now, since you're famous, everybody's going to try to come after you. He's like, this is what you got to do. And he's like,
Yeah. And somehow he made it out.
Yeah. But, hey, man, if they go back, whatever. Just make good music. I don't give a fuck about anything else.
He's not even that good.
He's got one thing that I've noticed is like over the years of listening to rap music is a lot of this rap music that comes out, you're like, these lyrics are so fucking stupid. But what it's been about like the last 10, 15, 20 years now is like what's your presence,
hype.
what's your cadence, what's your
Yeah.
hype, the energy that you bring.
Like Mo Bamba.
Like Mo Bamba.
That's a dumbass song. But if you play that, getting people hyped.
Fucking lit, dude.
Like
I took the walk. Song.
I went to a concert up in Iowa City, small ass bar, but it was a sold out show, which is cool. And the warm up, the DJ is like, I want to see the crowd. Fucking play Mobamba.
Yeah.
The fucking floor was like bowing.
Fucking lit, dude. That's what it is, about the energy.
You get a whole like 200, maybe 300 white people in a small bar and play Mobamba. It's donezo.
Oh my god, dude. White people get the most lit off of rap
They're
music.
like, yeah.
The most lit.
It's rap music or
Sweet Caroline. Yep. Bum, bum, bum. You know what's funny? I've done this before. So there's playlists that you can do where it's like white people music.
Yeah.
I've done that at a party.
Yeah, and it's what that happens.
And it's fucking lit.
People love it.
People are lit. Like, they freak the fuck out. They're like, oh my god, I love this song. And you're like, holy shit. Like, it's true. Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer. Dude, people freak out.
Or Life is a Highway.
Road. What?
Life is a highway.
Dude, that was my shit back in the day.
Fucking the Cars theme song.
Yeah, Cars came out, dude. Fucking number 95. Lightning McQueen.
Skadoosh.
Ka-chow.
Oh, well, what the fuck is skadoosh?
That's what the fucking green guy would do when he took over Lightning McQueen's persona.
Oh yeah.
What was the guy's name?
I don't know.
Dick or something.
He had the fucking
mustache, dude. Yeah, the fucking mustache. He goes wild.
Is that the Dale Earnhardt mustache? Ooh, that's what you need to do.
Yeah, dude, I gotta get the Dale Earnhardt mustache. My grandpa had the Dale Earnhardt mustache back in the day. That's gonna become my persona now. God fucking damn.
Start fucking.
What do you mean you don't want to watch fucking cars race around the track for 4 hours? Daytona 300 is the most exciting thing I ever goddamn saw.
Yeah. Hollywood Jacob said, what do you guys want me to report on next? Top comments, NASCAR.
Fuck NASCAR, bring them back.
You can't afford to go to a NASCAR race, buddy.
Bring them back. I'll drive down there. I don't give a fuck.
Go Iowa.
Yeah,
they were supposed to go to Bristol.
Really?
But they had to cancel.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck them.
Fuck them. Yep, fuck them all. And that's the sentiment of the podcast. Fuck them all. Fuck them.
Yep.
Well, so we didn't talk about
anything
except for bullshit. I thought that was kind of nice. That was refreshing to do.
It was nice instead of, yeah. Yep. I liked it.
I thought it was refreshing.
All right.
We'll see how it's received.
We got a party to attend.
Yeah, we do. We're going to go get fucking... Well, I'm not. I don't drink.
Oh, fuck.
I'm just going to go fucking...
I'm on my 20th Modelo today.
Just alcoholic. Alcohol.
Ha. JK.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Not a Promo Virus podcast. This is Kane and Caleb. We didn't talk about any of
anyone's problems,
stories, except for our own stories, and it was fun. I had a good time. This was a different pace. I enjoyed it. I had fun. Good time. Yes, maybe we'll do it again someday. I'm not sure. I don't know where I live. I don't know what's happening anymore.
All right.
The world's a concept.
Goodbye.
Bye. All right, shut the fucking thing off. Thank you.